It's football time, and we scored a dime. Football's on, so let's smoke a bomb. TGIF.
Last time on the Half-Assed Podcast interweb-style program.
All right, fuck it. Do it right now. Best song for the big game. Troy, go.
We now present the exciting conclusion, brought to you by Twitchy Larry's Sour Mash. Twitchy Larry's. If you ain't twitching, it ain't good mash.
Let us think about how amazing Whittingham's play-by-play was during the Ron McGill song.
That's good.
To recreate that. And he goes back, and it's a thing, and there goes a pass. And, like, Whittingham has got some skills that other group doesn't have in terms of being good. If you listen to him on Miami football or Miami soccer, it's really good. Like, he is a up-and-comer, like the next Joe Buck sort of guy in my biased opinion.
Hold on.
Hold on. The next
I'm sorry.
Wait, do I get to drop the...
Can we say Kevin Harlan?
Sizzling hot takes.
Kevin Harlan. Not Joe Buck. Kevin Harlan.
There we go.
Next Boop
I think you're right about that. Like, I think that Whitty has skills that like nobody else on that team has.
Hold up, guys. I mean, I love. Okay, hold on. I love Whitty. All right, but Joe Buck and Kevin Harlan and all these pros are not going to say hit him right in the fucking penis. All right,
that's why they don't make it to Whitty.
What's wrong with testicles?
That? There's nothing wrong with it. It's funny as fuck, but you're not going to be a fucking Joe Buck or like this top of the line.
It would be better if he said in the nuts.
Hit him in the tater.
Hit him in the fucking nuts.
Let's
Joe
get
Buck or
best
testicle
euphemisms. Let's top 5 testicle euphemism.
And now a TGIF exclusive. The top 5
testicle euphemisms.
Take it away, fellas.
We've all been alive long enough to hit in the nuts, right?
I've had a soccer ball hit me in the nuts, and
everyone's been hitting the fucking nuts.
No, it was not good.
Coin purse. Oh, whoa.
Oh, that's good.
Coin purse.
Yeah. Right in the ball bag, Ryan.
Or hit him in the jujus.
Whoa. Don't you dare.
Tipped him in the giblet.
Speaking of that, are any of you guys watching New Beavis and Butthead?
I need to.
No.
Oh my god. It's so good.
Whoa. I want a moment on this.
Hold on. Not only is it so good, it's so good with the time. It's evolving with the time.
Mike Judge.
Fucking hilarious.
What do they, instead of making fun of music videos, what do they make fun of now?
YouTube videos.
Awesome.
Okay. But also the A story that they're doing, right, is also evolving with the time, and it's fucking awesome. Okay. They got Butthead on antidepressants that mellow him out, and Beavis getting pissed off. It is amazing.
Cojones.
Bollocks.
If you're a Beavis and Butthead fan, you'll like it.
I would like that.
Yeah, I even liked the short-lived revival they had back in the early 10s. I mean, I thought that was good.
I remember that. Yep.
Nards.
Wow. Awkward transition.
Ron is taking all the glory here.
Grapefruits.
Transition.
Bo literally just hit it out of the park in all of these small windows. That deserves a new sounder.
His name's Bo, but you can call him Wade Jones, and it works really well in tight windows. You'll get the reference in before it slams closed. His name, of course, is Wade Jones.
In the glory spots.
Hey, you guys want a little goat piss?
Oh.
Dear Libertard says, goats, ducks are free, bro. Provided by Lewis.
I think Goods is getting practice for his limited fake last place punishment there. That was pretty good.
By the way, my limited fake Twitter is Bo, of all people. I'm not ready for it. Give me a minute. I'll do a limited fake Bo. which, by the way, people have asked me for the limited fake Bomani Jones because I put it on my Twitter profile. And Bo himself replied and says, nobody wants to hear that. True story. All right. Ron, while we're doing this, let's do that. What's your most famous celebrity Twitter story? We're all on Twitter. We're all people. What's your most famous thing? I got a Dwayne Wade one that will blow your socks off. Is that a thing? Blow your socks off?
I got no socks on or flip flops, and also Dwayne Wade sucks.
My socks are on at the moment. So
now, wait
I got a story.
Wait 1 minute. You take that back.
Bo, I got a Dwayne Wade story you can't believe.
Let me hear it. Lay it on me.
Before you share that story, I retracted, Bo, because I respect your perspective, not Goods, because he sucks, but you're awesome. So have at it.
What did I do?
Thank you, kind sir.
Hold on a minute. I made Troy exercise on Sunday morning in Vegas.
no wonder he fucking hates you.
I was there.
I think we found it.
How else would you see a homeless guy screaming at you? Am I right?
That's true. And you can't put a dollar value on that.
The hobo would like you to.
And all I had to do was buy him a black coffee after. This motherfucking 90-cent guy. Are you kidding me? Okay, come up with your best Twitter celebrity story. I'm going to go grab a beer for Troy, and I'll be back. Wes, you have to have a Twitter celebrity story.
You know, like the only one I have. The only one I got, and I actually tried booking him for the podcast, was MC Ren of NWA.
Oh,
and he actually follows me. And he follows me even.
Okay.
I would have blown my wad.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cut that. Ron. Cut that.
I can't even really remember how the interaction first started. I think, like, he must have been, like, searching himself on Twitter. I don't know. But, like.
Yes, dude. You got Sia.
No, hey.
I will forever respect you for that.
See,
Okay.
and I wish I was in the gambling or the betting community so I could like appreciate how big that get was. Because like to me, like I'm from the fantasy perspective of it, and I didn't truly realize how big of a deal he was.
The Sia thing, me and Troy not mean Sia, it was not on him. Okay, Sia was more than receptive. It was mostly on me. For now,
I remember you saying that. Yeah,
son of a bitch.
I mean, I'm sorry that fucking Troy drinks me to death. For Christ's sakes.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm sorry I have a job, Troy. I'm sorry. I will tweet Sia right now. I'm sorry, Mr. Green Tea, motherfucker.
Dear sir, I think I can get Marrow from Jesus the Marrow before you can get Sia back on the podcast.
Ooh.
What?
What just happened?
what happened? Dang, did Jesus and Marrow just shut down the pod? Because I mean, they themselves shut themselves down. So I mean, since you're the expert there, Godfather, what happened there? Well, why'd they break up?
Well, because Showtime was not Vice, was what happened. There were too many people making too many things.
I remember them on Vice, but I never did watch them on Showtime.
Vice was amazeballs. Like they had the rainbow and the stupid shit. Like 12 people were producing them on Vice, and 1,200 were producing on Showtime. And so they decided, like, man, you want to be a party guy, and I want to raise my kids Dominican style, so I got nothing for you. So they had to let go.
Yikes! I got to work in the morning too.
Isn't Marrow now doing like the FS1 shit with Will Arnett and?
Yep.
Oh God, who am I forgetting?
Beetle?
Lady,
it was Beetle, wasn't it?
But yeah, Michelle Beadle. Yeah.
Michelle Beadle. Yeah, right on.
Wait, hold on. They got a show on FS1, or it's a pod, or what?
It's like a Formula One, isn't it?
F1, yeah.
Is it called
F1
F,
thing.
My bad. F.
Is it called
I'm
Who's
so
More
old.
Washed Up, Will Arnett or Michelle Beadle?
Catching a stray.
Oh.
Ouch.
It's called
I love them both. I love them both. I love them both. Hey, yikes. Yikes. I got to work in the morning, too. Grab another beer, you fucking pussy.
I don't have any. I'm done.
Whatever.
What's your girlfriend's number? I'm going to tweet her and say, hey, your boyfriend is a pussy, and he's got a great mustache.
No,
Why
she
can't
would
you say
know.
he's not great at drinking and also I love him? It's easier.
3 mustache rides.
Not Hold on.
77291.
I was about to say, I
Hold
bet
on,
nobody
Troy.
heard me say she would know.
Troy, not untrue. Not untrue. Okay. I love me some yikes.
Well, thank you. I think you called JG Wentworth. I think she's at that number.
Do you want to take a shot? You want to take a shot with us? Or?
No.
Ron. Make sure you're recording this part. Best limited fakes. Are we ready?
And now, TGIF proudly presents a segment we like to call He's Got the Goods Dude Gets Drunk and Sets the TGIF crew up for failure by prodding them into doing celebrity impersonations with absolutely no preparation. Little wordy.
I'll go first.
Oh, whoa.
I'll go first. No way, dude! I'm here to tell you that the Florida Panthers in 2022 and 2023 are going all the way, man!
Big super hockey fan, yes.
Yes, far away from the mic. Yes.
How'd I do?
Hey, yeah. 2 thumbs up from here.
Solid 8.
I'll give it an 8.5.
Who else is going for best limited fake? Go.
Okay, I got one. Oh.
I give that a solid 8.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I was doing that like a whole Sunday in my kitchen. Just,
No, you got to do the combo. You got to do the Elvis Harry Carey. You got to do the combo, the Chris Cody combo.
Right?
Ron, listen, man.
Look out now.
That was like 7 seconds of preparation. I give you that. That was good. All right, who's up? Who's man enough to do a best limited fake? Let's go.
Hey.
Finney.
Oh, thank you, Bo. Bo, I'm going to give you a solid 9 on that one.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, I was saying that to myself like all day when they did that on the show. When Cody showed up. And in my mind, it just kept.
Yikes!
And the rejoin doesn't help. Every time I hear the rejoin, it comes back.
You know, that's one thing I wish they could somehow incorporate into the YouTube versions of the show is the rejoins. It's like they just save them.
Troy just muted Wes and has proceeded to laugh uncontrollably in the Zoom window.
Did you just mute yourself for no reason?
I was like, what was that? I got muted by somebody. How dare you?
Oh, yeah, I muted you for no reason.
How dare you?
I'm just kidding, asshole.
I was like, nah. That's enough syllables.
Unmitigated gall.
All right, anyone else got a limited fake?
I know goods. I've podcasted with goods. But if you mean to tell me that goods can outdrink Troy, that takes some unmitigated gall.
Oh, and bullshit.
I don't talk to anybody. I don't even have any sources. I'm talking to anybody. I don't know anything, but you know, a means limited fake greenie is one of the funniest things. That's part of the reason I love the mean. Yeah. Oh man, a means limited fakes are pretty good. His Obama, who ultimately deteriorates into something else. Yeah, he kills it. I like it when the mean comes on.
Bo. I don't. Hopefully you checked my Twitter. You know I hung out with the meme for like 2 hours, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Bona fide.
Look at me, Louie. Hold on.
Make sure you realize that Amin blew me up also because for a bad tweet. So I'm as good as goods in this regard. So just put that out there. So it's good.
Hold on, Bo. Look at a little bit. Look at me, Louie here. But my girlfriend hooked it up. Okay, and we hung out with Amin for like 2 hours. She and I were already shit faced. Amin drank 1 to every 3 of ours. Okay, so drunk. Okay. So he'd be like 7-1 against Troy. But Amin, you got to find my old tweets because Amin, he leans into it, right? He smiled with her. He had a straight face with me. He was very generous with his time with us. We talked Star Wars. You know, he's a talker. He's Russell Westbrook. He's a volume shooter, right? He likes to talk. But it was awesome. If you're a fan of Amin, it was fucking awesome, okay? I bought him some fucking, it wasn't even gin. It was like bourbon, Cokes. I don't even fucking know what it was, okay? But Amin had a good time. He hung out with us for 2 hours. He got shit-faced. We were already shit-faced. Ron, cut this out. Cut this out.
Supercharge it.
I know this is from Vegas. Part of it. Okay. Cut this out, Ron, from here.
Yeah, those accusations have already been levied.
Well, Ron, even if he is, I'm okay with it. Okay, you know,
yeah,
everyone's okay with their own relationship. Okay,
right.
But, Amin was awesome, and if you can do a limited fake Amin, you win.
Sasha and Malia.
Cleveland sucks ass.
Hey, have any of you guys noticed that Amin and Tony have the same verbal crutch? When someone disagrees with them, they go, no. It's like 3 or 4 no's at least. No. That's what led to the Jessica Smetana thing, which, by the way, we saw him right after that, where him and Smetana, like...
It was still a pretty shitty thing to do.
No, for sure it was.
And he can be again, all right. This is my perspective on Amin. I love Amin on the show. You guys...
And once again, but this time I have noticed.
You just muted yourself for no reason.
Dang it. How's that happening?
This new bit is amazing.
I'm like,
it's really good.
Doing it on accident, but it's awesome.
Hey, that's it. It's like middle of the word.
Yikes! Go find a beer. Fuck those motherfuckers. Might be a quote. I don't know exactly. Okay. He said he'll never go on those fucking guys again. Okay.
Well.
You know what? I wish I wasn't as drunk as I was when he told me all these inside stories.
Yeah, we need a
like
drunken speculation sounder.
But not like...
And mute.
You motherfuckers.
It's not me.
Going.
It's not me.
So
I promise. It's not me.
So good.
Anyone who mutes Commish ever again answers to me.
I gotta go get a dessert beer.
But no, what gets me about Amin, guys, like, there will be genuine fans of Cinephobe that'll hit him up with a fucking question. Like, maybe they didn't know, like, they just didn't know the answer, and they ask him, and he has to be, like, just the biggest dick to them. Like, if somebody came to me asking me a question about TGIF, I'm not going to be a dick to them. And that's just all there is to it.
Well, first of all,
mute myself.
First of all, Amin is not always right about Cinephobe. He bashes Adam Sandler, who's fucking hilarious, okay? So Amin in Cinephobe is not always right, okay?
Yeah,
have
but
you
I'm just
guys
saying...
watched That's My Boy? Let's do that as a rewatch. You guys will be laughing your fucking asses off.
I like That's My Boy.
You guys
that's
share the same
one.
T-shirt size.
Hold on a second.
What was that a reference to?
Little Nicky.
Oh. Great. We're talking about That's My Boy. Solid, Troy.
Well, who cares? And also, whatever.
Love it. Yikes, jump in here. I got to go pee.
Yikes, your shit's going down again. It's squealing in our ears.
What is?
Your things are squealing in our ears again.
Mine are?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Well, I will switch them up. All I was going to say is Fumble Rooski. That's my limited fake. Not
Nice.
very good.
All right, Bo. Your turn to talk forever now, evidently. 5 more minutes.
Okay, hang on.
It's all you.
Finally, I get a chance to shine.
Shine away.
And I've got nothing.
Well played.
I'm going to go get some beers. I'll be right back.
Say, I'm about to crack my dessert beer.
All right. Go ahead, guys. We'll be here drinking beers and also Fireball whilst you go get your Bud Lights or whatever you got to do. Yeah.
All right. Be right back.
Yeah. Good night, Grandma.
Night, John.
Speaking of good night, I think I need to sign off, guys. It's about time for me to call it a night.
Yeah. No, thanks, Bo, for coming in and hanging out. And
we lose Yikes, that pussy.
About to lose me too. So
yeah, we'll
don't talk too harshly about me.
It's okay, Bo. Bo, we love you. We appreciate the turnaround in fantasy.
Always a rock star, Bo. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you guys.
But goods. By the way, you're lucky my mom was yelling for me. Finish up what I was saying earlier. Don't be a dick to your fans.
What did I do?
No, the Amin discussion where.
Oh.
We have now cashed the over on 3.5 mutings of Commissioner. Drink up.
Amin.
As you mute me again.
Amin is Amin. Amin. Well, first of all, Amin decided to join us at like 10 p.m. on a Friday night. Okay.
Who's us? That's you.
Me and my girl.
It ain't me.
I mean, yeah. That's her thing, you know.
And
I'd have sex with Amin.
Look, I don't infringe on her stuff. Okay.
Shit, I just run off Yikes in 80 with the having sex with
Yikes.
Drunk along.
During the pandemic, when I was laid off for a couple months, which has never happened in my life, I started watching The Wire. I would have never watched The Wire if it wasn't for pandemic, because it just takes so much of your time and attention to watch it. And being that he's from Baltimore, he was replying to a lot of my tweets about The Wire, because certain shows are a life experience. Like for me, Breaking Bad was a life experience. The Wire is a life experience. I can link it back to something in my life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean they're the best ever. I'm just saying you can link it back to your life. So that's how I got to know Capo, the weirdo that he is. Troy, give me a life experience show for you.
I have to say that I believe that the Sopranos did that for me. Like it was around the same era as The Wire, right?
Yeah.
But it was also, I've always been so intrigued by people who will blatantly disregard the rules I follow because I'm scared of getting caught. Right? I'm chicken shit when it comes to anything about illegal activities. And so to watch people who love that and embrace it was really fundamentally cool for me. Also, that was after I was fully formed as an adult and doing my thing. But Oz was also really amazing. Like Oz in HBO during graduate school for me was my fun time. I had 2 hours a week and I watched Oz and Sopranos. But Oz was pretty amazing because that was such a weirdly created show. So for me, it will be those two always.
Those are two really good choices, I feel like. Commish, you're up, by the way. Beat that. Beat Oz and Sopranos.
I was away from the mic. Well, what's the question? What happened?
Oh, my God. Get out of here.
All right, I'll bail him out here.
Life event shows. Ron, bail him out.
For me, I said it earlier, but BoJack Horseman. I watched that. Yeah. I watched that show. That show made me question my life.
So I've heard such good things about that show.
Okay.
I loved it. I did not see it coming. I wasn't a huge fan of the animation. Just the premise of a horse who had an 80s sitcom didn't land with me on hearing it. Who is it? Is it Will Arnett who does the voice?
Yeah, pretty sure he does. Yeah, we'll circle back around to Will Arnett.
And we've cashed the over at 1.5 Will Arnett references. Drink up.
Aaron Paul in there. Who is it? Amy Sedaris. Just a great cast of voice people. That show made me. I was at a weird place, man, and that cartoon horse made me question my whole everything.
Can we put a place marker for the Sedaris family being amazingly funny across the board? David and Amy both are balls off, clothes off, hilariously stupid and also highly witty, funny people. Nope. Nobody?
No. I like Amy. No, Amy Sedaris.
What else? Tell me what else they do.
David Sedaris is a humorist, so he writes.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Was it Strangers with Candy? Was probably the big thing.
Yeah.
So Gary's
Owls with diabetes, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's very much
Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, I was about to say Colbert. Yeah, graduated from
But the spoken word sort of really interesting stuff. So. If anybody wants me to, mail them a book, I will do that because I can do that for tomorrow about those people. But they're funny because they have lived a life and they find the humor in the life they lead. Like it's what we all try to do. It's like the Lebitard show every day. Only it's these two have had their things happen in their lives, and David is especially interesting because he's got a small speech impediment. He's a really creative writer. He happens to be gay, and he also happened to be grown up in the late 60s, early 70s. So he had the sexual freedom of traveling around the world. And that was fantastic. So his diaries are like second to none to me in terms of, wow, this is how it was back when I was a child and I didn't realize it. So it's really a good placeholder for me, but it's only for me, I think.
So I think, Ron, you bring up a good point about life events, like what you're going on with in your life, and a show.
Something just matches up with.
No, right? It's just so like it. The
funny I was supposed to see this right now.
No, right. The funny thing about it is, while you're watching it, you think you're the only one this relates to. But then later on, you talk to people and you're like, no, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, right. I went through the biggest breakup of my life having never watched Breaking Bad, right? I was late to the game, and then I watched it, and it was... I can remember it now as I'm going through the most painful experience of my life and watching this really well-written thing. And, the thing that can relate to a lot of people, regardless of what the ultimate, outcome is. And it's almost soothing, right? It soothes you in that you believe you're like, okay, well, I'm not alone in life. I'm watching something that, a lot of people can relate to, a lot of problems that people can relate to. And what I like about it is you never forget it. You know what I mean? Like, you never forget what you're going through at the time, even if it's not the greatest show that's ever been or whatever. So I like that shows do that for us. It's, I feel like it's a good evolution given that we didn't used to binge shows when we were growing up, but now we can. It's a good evolution of things. I noticed Yikes put his best camo stuff on for this.
Get out smoking.
What do you got to say about this, Yikes?
You guys talking about E.T.?
You are not old enough for E.T.
What? You have got to be fucking... I'm older than you.
How old are you?
I'm 49.
Oh man, you look amazing.
I cried at ET.
You're really handsome for 49.
God, if I have a mustache like that at 49, I mean, I feel like my hair is looking pretty good tonight, but if I have a mustache like that at 49, I'll be happy.
Yeah, what's up with this group? We got Yikes and Coley like hitting 50, looking like champs.
Coley, wait, Coley, where's Coley?
Well, she's probably trying to get with Tom Brady right now, actually.
Yeah. Catching a stray.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a big day for her. Yeah.
Are you ready? One more, Troy.
I'm with you.
One more.
I got a White Claw.
Attaboy.
Very, very dark beer.
Cheers.
So I feel bad. I came in late. You guys talking about Breaking Bad?
No, we were talking about shows who formed us, and I'd like to rehash mine to be my favorite Martian as my favorite.
Oh, whoa!
Show.
I don't know if I ever saw that show.
Had Bill Bixby and Ray Walston in black and white.
Okay.
I remember there was a remake or a movie like that. I'm sure it sucked compared to the show. Yeah,
the original.
Right. I can see your look.
But I think about you think about the times that, as Goods mentions, it's like it's not the show; it's the place you are in life when it happens and the things you do about it. And for me, it was like, wow, the world's way bigger than my place I live in or the family I have. Let me go do other things. Mm-hmm. And for me, that was the greatest opportunity that my favorite Martian could ever show. It's like his little antenna would go like, they would disappear and go places. And for me, that was a great escapist opportunity as a child of the 70s who could also relate to things from the 50s. That was it. So. Also, Ron, cut this shit out because no one cares about my life. But also, Boy Scouts and My Favorite Martian were pretty fucking fantastic.
Nobody's cutting this shit out. It'll be a deep cut.
Yeah.
Another big one, though, I would say is Ren and Stimpy. When that shit came out, to have something so completely insane that I enjoyed, and then to find out there was other people that thought this batshit crazy thing was great too, was really weird at that age. Like, okay, I'm not just the only one out here.
I mean, like, this is probably like a little cliched in a way, but like I really felt, and I still feel like this when I watch some of the reruns, but the X-Files did a number on me for sure. Like that was a thing.
I think that show would stand up still.
I think it does. They play it every day. So Gillian Anderson was a thing.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my God. Yeah.
David Duchovny had a moment.
Also a thing.
Yeah.
Definitely had a moment.
The redheaded ingenue was a thing that happened during the middle 90s, early 2000s, right?
Interesting.
So good.
Because they brought out her, and then we had Grey's Anatomy that came out, and that was a thing. Plus the Housewives show. I can't remember what it was called. Desperate Housewives?
Yeah, Desperate. Yep.
I mean, granted, back then, it's terrible TV now, but you look back on it before there was streaming and all these other options. Like, well, that will capture my attention. You know,
I was on small the network
and attractive people. Super, put me in.
So this is very delicate ground to tread on. But are you saying there was a redhead revolution during that time?
I'm saying that I'm married to a redhead since 1991, and also redhead revolutions are second nature in my life. So yes.
Like the chick on Dazed and Confused.
I was about to say Wooderson. Yeah, red's his favorite color. So yeah.
That 70s show also had that going on.
True.
Yep.
This is fair. Did we just stumble upon a thing?
I think so.
But yeah, the lead singer of Garbage, wasn't her hair red or no?
Oh,
Shirley
my
Manson,
God.
she's dead now, but also she was
Shirley
super hot.
Manson. Shirley Manson's dead?
Wait, hold on. Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, wait, hold on. Is this a $50 fine?
Yeah.
Her and the Cranberries person are both dead, right?
I think you're right.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Shirley Manson's dead? Wow, I'm having a moment.
Can you get
here.
fined $50 for not knowing somebody's dead?
I say that when something like that hits you retroactively.
Because I had a little garbage phase in the mid-late 90s.
Butch Vig? Fuck yeah. He's recording that shit in Madison. Smart Studios, the shitty little brick building, ain't even there anymore.
Wait, that was in Madison, Wisconsin?
Yeah, Butch Vig's in Madison.
No shit. All right.
I think that's where he sourced garbage out of. I don't know if the final album was recorded there, but they did all the demos at Smart Studios.
I like the line "source garbage out of."
I feel like that should be a tagline for us. Where your garbage?
What did I miss, by the way?
Redheads. We're still on redheads.
Reds.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I could stay here all night.
Also, I recommend if you ever had a chance to meet the people you follow on Twitter in real person, it's really a lot of fun.
Where in the world is Troy getting hammered? This week we will travel back in time to when Troy went to Vegas to visit Goods. We take you there already in progress.
I have to tell you that's all sincerity included. Like the idea of meeting Goods and hanging out and doing the stupid shit we do online in real life was one of the funnest things I've done this year. And if I could ever go somewhere and meet you all somewhere else, it's really fun because it's just
real quick. $50 fine coming your way, Godfather. Shirley Manson is not dead.
Yeah, she's not dead.
Which is also not redheaded.
May I just speak on what Troy just said? Troy, I'm sorry. I feel like I let you down. Honestly. Like, I had work stuff, so I had a couple nights that I didn't have available to you. You know, like, if it were up to me, Troy, I would have just done it. We would have just gone for it. The next day we would have gone down to the strip. We would have done, you know what I mean? If we could have done it ourselves, we would have got drunk one night, walked the strip the next day, met Sia, but I had work stuff, you know. Like, we showed Troy a good time, but he could have had a better time without us.
No.
I don't
here's
know.
the thing, though.
I heard some of the audio. I tend to dispute that.
I was somewhere near a bar stool on the edge of the desert when the booze began to take hold. I remember saying something like,
"Hey Ron, guess who? I'm in an elevator in Las Vegas. Gonna go meet one of my Twitter idols in real life. The Goods dude. I haven't been on a first date since 1991. Hope it goes well. I'll report back soon. Wish me luck."
and suddenly the microphone was surrounded by what appeared to be drunks, all swooping and screeching and clawing around the mic, and a voice was screaming, "Holy Jesus, what are these goddamn animals?" We take you there, already in progress.
I've never heard anywhere else.
Hey Ron, guess who? It's time to record, because we just heard something from Good's lady friend, aka
I'm the fucking lady friend.
AKA Amanda. She is.
I'm not the fucking lady friend.
She's not the fucking lady friend. She's the girlfriend and also a really cool adult.
There we go.
And frankly, she's better than Goods. So I like to hang out with her more.
What the hell?
We'll kick his snarky ass off.
And we'll put this guy.
We'll put her on the pod as a special guest. I'll do the interview, as a matter of fact. So there you have it. And also we got Care Bear.
It's a great idea.
We got Care Bear here. He wants to be on the pod too, don't you, Care Bear?
I'll always be on the pod.
Yeah. What do you got to talk about, Care Bear? What on the pod? What do you want to talk about?
That's a surprise.
Nope, no surprises. Producers got to know.
He's gonna get so mad. Ask Joe about the Kentucky Derby.
Did you wear fucking bad hats?
No, I gave him the fucking winner and he did it fucking better.
There was a
good for you.
There was a horse that wasn't even in it until Friday.
Not my problem.
The scratch.
Right?
Yeah. She gave the winner. He ignored it.
Dear producer Ron and dear Commissioner Wes, please remove Joe from the mix and allow Amanda to take his place, and/or I can do my own podcast without them.
I like it. I like it.
Or even better, remove Steve from Albuquerque and replace him with Amanda.
Catching a stray.
I think the thing is this, right? The world is a big place. And when you find people that have some affinity for the things you like, whatever they are, and you like them, you should hang with them and enjoy their company. And we can go to Wisconsin, we can go to Tennessee, we can go to Portland, we can go to wherever Bo is, we can go to Baltimore. I tell you what, if I met any of you guys in person, it would be a great hearty handshake, a farewell met, and goddamn, let's go have a good time. And if the good time is just talking about stupid shit we don't care about, it's fine. But here's the thing. The Twitter machine, if you get away from the shit that matters about it and find people that you can connect with, it's really good. And I will throw Sia, I'll throw Libro.
Valuable, right? It's valuable.
Yeah. I'll throw all those people in there. I'll throw Yeti. These are great people in the world. It's a big country, and goddamn, I will go out of my way to find them if I can.
All right.
You found me first.
Yeah, true.
I think Troy and I talked about this before you guys got on, but like, I wouldn't know any of you because of this platform. Like, that's one thing.
Right.
And
1,000,000%.
And another thing is that, like, it was a chain reaction, like, in a way of like meeting people and then being invited. Wes, you were a big part of that.
TGIF on the Half-Ass Podcast Network, making friends and acting like a conduit for some generally cool and slightly mystical shit happening in the universe.
Like, I was off Twitter for like 10 years and got back in January and met and decided to meet everybody through this like scope of like who likes the Levitard show and like who's cool and who's funny. And it quickly happened. And now I've done like 5-6 podcasts with you guys. Like, it's a real thing. Like, it's an incredible thing. I agree with Dan's that, like, I don't know, like, I'm in a different part of the country.
Troy's his name.
Troy, I know. I know Troy's name, but I didn't know if we were using. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Joe.
Sorry.
Gnome de plume.
Thank you, Joe. But it's just like one of those things where, like, meeting any of you in the wild would be an extremely fun thing.
Drunk event. Extremely drunk event.
See, I'd like to get Troy together with my brother because I think that that might create like a black hole that would destroy everything.
Listen,
would just
first of all, hold on, Ron. So yikes! I was in Minnesota to work a bunch hours, but like a month ago. But I thought about hitting Ron up, but I was like, if I hit Ron up, I'll get fired from my job because because I'm like not that many hours from Wisconsin, but so I was just like, you know what? Just don't talk to Ron, okay? Because Ron will convince me to go there. So then a month later, Troy comes here, drinks me under the table. Well, allegedly and actually, okay? But so what we do here, now that we're on, we plan a trip to meet one of us. I think it's Tennessee. I want to meet Wes. I want to meet
me too.
Fish. I want to go to Tennessee. I think it hits all of the things that I want to do.
I want to go to Tennessee, Phil, and see the monkeys.
Yeah, no, he can go to Tennessee and listen to full cast with.
No,
I had to.
Dollywood's down there, and you don't disrespect Miss Parton. Not in my presence.
I mean, Troy's already traveling all around the world, okay? So...
Are we all going to go to Dollywood together? Let's go to Dollywood together.
Yeah.
I think we take this shit national, and I'll go to Tennessee with Troy. We'll meet the commish. We'll have a good time where maybe we die. Maybe.
Perhaps.
It's a chance.
Living is overrated.
The edge is where we feel alive.
And we go from there. I think it's worth it. It's worth it for me.
One of the great things that Oh, sorry. One of the great things I remember about jumping in a really difficult moment when I was visiting my parents is you were sitting in that hotel room in Minnesota. Like at the Mall America, I think, somewhere around there.
Bloomington, not Bloomington.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, and just like hopping in for a moment with you guys, and like just like coming in late, like but just spectacular. Like, yeah,
some good footage.
I mean, I don't remember it, but it happened.
You were good. You were about ready to go down to the downtown bar, or the hotel bar, I guess that is. But
you know what? You know what I see in you, Yikes? I see a guy who wants to let loose and be the Midwest guy who just goes to Memphis and we drive to get west and we take him on a weekend bender.
I'm into that.
I am into that.
We just drive to Wes's house and we take him on a weekend bender.
I'll sign up for that. Yep.
Kidnap, motherfucker.
It's going to be like, circle back to old school.
First of all, I don't have to talk Troy into anything ever.
When we get down there, I say we hold a Pinewood Derby.
Well, I will lose. I will lose, but all
we're coming back, motherfuckers.